They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Mixon. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
On line, right?
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he bowls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
There you go.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He goes 86 yards on the kick return. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Keep it up.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On the delay, it's Mixon. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. When it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
That's how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. But 1st down hurts. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take over here up near the 40.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us. No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, they run with Mixon. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. We hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Burrow. A hit as he throws there incomplete.
I see some power in this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 40 yards. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Airing it out deep for Smith. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Here we go. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the running back.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Chase, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The LSU connection, Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Again, it's Burrow. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. Ends up falling incomplete.
Pretty much covers it, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they have speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Ready?
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And unable to connect. Incomplete. He took their shot. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Ready?
Burrow going for it on 4th. Got a man open. It's Chase. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a 1st down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. To Mixon on the check down. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the 1st half.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Here's Burrow. That's into a crowd and intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bengals drive about to get going. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun 2nd half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the 1st half. And now, here in the 2nd half, getting the ball first, you've got to think we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the 1st half. If I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A draw play for Mixon, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Burrow looking to pass. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion as well. He earned the attention on that one, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Burrow will throw. He will find his man Chase complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line. They'll look to throw. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. They got to him there just as he was leaving his hand.
They might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And now the third incomplete.
As this whole brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll go for it. Burrow. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jobe. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 55. That was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They go play action with Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Forced out to his left. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Hurts going to keep it again. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Now that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goedert. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Hurts finding Goedert there. First down, Philadelphia. Hurts fumbles it, and the Bengals grab it. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals drive about to get going. The fumble recovery certainly has put them in the driver's seat. 1st and 10, all tied here in the 4th. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. On 2nd and 11 now. Burrow dumps it off to Mixon. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. So 8 yards on the completion there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 4. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Burrow on 3rd down. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow buying time to his left. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the 1st down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the 1st down with his legs instead.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, forward like a long shot. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow flushed out right. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Hurts. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Mixing up the middle. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Burrow. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. Huge play at this point in the game. The sack by Robert Quinn.
I love how they're tearing the pages out of the so-called book. I wish more teams would do this instead of laying back. Bring pressure in this situation. Go after him a little bit.
Here's Burrow. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Skipping the field. Brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Here's Hurts to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A really nice knockdown. He has so much pressure in these situations on defensive backs. What are they taught?
Play the ball, not the man. Because if you have a pass interference penalty in this spot, boy, oh boy, you put your team in a bad place.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. That's Watkins. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on fourth. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed. Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. It's caught. Smith. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
So it'll be the Bengals with the football here to start the overtime session as the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, good-looking return setup here. He's at the 40, past the 20. He will score. Touchdown, Bengals. Hard-fought game through 4 quarters, gets us into overtime, and then you can't even catch your breath and realize you're in overtime, and the return of the ball game's over.
Absolutely amazing what we got to see, because we're setting up all those different scenarios as we go to overtime. Do you take the ball, right? What do you do with the coin toss? Where are you going to play? How are you going to do it? And that takes it all out of our hands, doesn't it? A bolt of a return that ends the ball game.
How often do coaches talk, Charles, about that third phase? And here the third phase was the difference.
No doubt. And what I also think about is when you get to overtime, fatigue has to play a factor in it. And if you use a lot of guys who are frontline players on special teams, sometimes they run out of gas.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also have these. Hurts fumbles it, and the Bengals grab it. Oh, good. Taking it right down Broadway. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
The trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Count on the rings. My team is the truth, but they some liars to you. And they never sing, but they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are new.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Taken from about the 12. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Hurts throwing right away. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On first down, Hurts. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Hurts. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there.
Not at all. They did a really nice job standing up in the places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down. This is Mixon on the draw. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd and a couple. Burrow. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up.